We are here with some Guilty Gear plus our action. I have left an entire castle to be able to enjoy this Guilty Gear action with you all, and I am here to bring it here with you with my friend Swell. Swell, how's it going?
It's going fantastic. I am excited for some Guilty Gear plus R here with BostonBlueBeat. Always wonderful hosts, and we have a bracket, a little bit on the smaller side of a bracket today, but very dense bracket, I would say, because there are some players that are quite good. Like Blitz is in the bracket today. We got I love watching Garbage play, the Haas.
I can't believe you love watching me play. That's so wonderful.
All right, but first though, we got rensenware going up against NotOptimal. rensenware is also a lowrider mask here on the Milia, and then we have NotOptimal on the Anji.
I have been playing as Anji a lot as of late, so I'm very, very in tune of Anji right now. Lowrider as well, making sure that Anji does not get the opportunity to play. It's very, very important to be able to stuff Anji as much as possible with a lot of blows, access blows for that matter.
Yeah, and Milia in particular does a pretty good job of dealing with Anji's wake-up options, to my understanding, with how the disco key works and her other options as well, so it makes it a little bit tricky for Anji to try to auto-guard out when they might be able to do that elsewise. Right,
and especially with a lot of, like, Milia's really good at having a lot of fast and active lows and, like, mashing lows and whatnot. So when you have, like, that Fujin follow-up with the overhead, you can be able to low-match that out, and Milia's just super good at throwing that option very, very safely.
All right, there's a knockdown here, and quick, easy overhead there. Takes round one.
Beautiful, beautiful. Good stuff. Really going in on his Anji. Yeah. You were seeing a lot of the 6Hs and whatnot to really play that mid game and that mid, not super armor game, but, guard point game and whatnot. And it's tough. It's tough for Anji out here because can't even jump in because that distance is everywhere.
Oh god, yeah, occupies that airspace, and Anji has a unique super jump arc too, so him not being able to take advantage of that due to the air disc and picking up, and also Milia's incredible air-to-air buttons as well, can make that a little bit tricky sometimes. However, right now we got NotOptimal able to run their game plan here in the corner. rensenware content to block it out, converts with the Bad Moon here, force break disc.
Ooh, the defense though, it's like, all right, if I can't use my guard force, I would just guard in that case. It's been working out really well, but all those sick JD confirms so much damage.
Nice throw. Yeah, look at this too. Running it back with the Pixel Milia here. That's always like the most terrifying thing with a mix-up character. You get him down to a pixel, then they get one knockdown, they're able just to run the sequence on you. All right, gets a little bit of breathing room here. Relatively. Even if circumstance. Oh, the force break Rin! Let's go!
I get hit by that so much, I understand. You're like, I'm out of range. They went full screen. There's no way they can hit me from here.
It's also a thing of too, like, particularly a good choice here against Emilia, I think, because Force Break Rin reaches way high up, much higher than you might think. So it kind of clips that air mobility and restricts the options there. So very nice play there from. Oh, so we got a round apiece here. We got a real match for our first game. Let's go.
Right. And on top of everything else, NotOptimal actually baited out the burst from Milia. So it's like, okay, there's no burst on Milia's side. They're not getting it back 100%. You have to keep this advantage for the entire rest of the match here.
Oh, it's working great. I think this is dead. That's dead.
Great pressure.
rensenware taking game one. NotOptimal though, definitely looking alive out there, but still has their work cut out for them going up against rensenware here though.
And, I'm legitimately impressed. Like, sometimes when you're playing as Anji, you have to kind of get ahead of everyone and just kind of like throw a lot of normals and everything like that. I think they were doing a good job trying to throw that out there, but still, Milia's able to play around that very, very well. So I think a little bit more Rin in the future, and Force Break Rin will actually prevent some of that like jumping in like that very late when they're trying to react to stuff as much as possible.
Oh, clipped by the Iron Savior. He gets in here into the corner and bursts out. Does not want to deal with the corner. Oki, yep, prudent.
Yep, look at that corner for sure.
Yeah, right there. That's what I was talking about with Emilia being able to check a lot of Anji's options. Fujin in, but still traded with the disc there and not able to get anything out of it. Oh, got the hit with the straight 5P, but not able to convert into anything. That 5P has a lot of hit stun, so Anji can convert in a lot of situations when other characters can't with the 5P. It's like I believe it's a level 2 5P.
It's gross. I get anti-air by that a lot. Non-counter hit, and the air throw comes out. That special air throw that Anji has, and I'm just like getting knocked down. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, I take that a lot more seriously. That's the kind of thing you need to use against a very aerial-born character.
Yeah, but even so, having that presence of mind didn't quite work out well enough, though, because rensenware was able to still take that round.
That's right. Oh, my God. And rensenware just going in right now. We're now burst back on the NotOptimal side, which is great. No, but...
I'll get to their side there, gets clipped by the low.
That's exactly what I was worried about.
Oh, tried to follow up with another JD, but not quite able to pick it up there. Iron Savior carries all the way across the floor there. Not able to get hit, though. Force break disc.
There.
Yeah, it's almost like a forced air unblockable there with the force break disc holding the block stun in the air.
Right. That's terrifying because you already have very, very little meter to work with. And when your opponent forces you like that, oh, you're just left with so little options.
Force break disc, clipped by the bad moon there, able to score the conversion.
Oh my god. JD's again goes back in the corner here one more time. Doesn't able to block it. Tries to use the 6K to get out, but unfortunately does not work out.
Tough break. That'll be rensenware taking it 2-0 over NotOptimal. And honestly, I'm a little bit surprised to see how much work rensenware was doing there. I have not seen this player play before, but that was pretty clean on knowing some of those Milia conversions and knowing some of the Milia character-specific combos.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that's kind of the big thing that really makes Milia really good. You know, most people will say, well, yeah, they're able to run Oki for the entire round. They're really good at that and so on and so forth. But no, it's really optimizing that high damage combos from any sort of situations and everything like that. That really makes this Milia a strong character at these very high levels. Yeah,
it's the way, specifically the JD loops, I think, is where you see a lot of that stuff come out. And it looks like we got our next set of players coming up here. JackWatcher, and looks like Swag Like Ohio. Let me see if I can identify which player that is.
No, I don't want you to, because Swag Like Ohio is one of the best names I have seen in the past year. Swag Like Ohio is so good.
Yeah, I think it's Neocrystal is that player's name, but Swag Like Ohio, that might just be.
No, congratulations. You're just Swag Like Ohio now.
Yo, the rare May Mirror?
The rarest May Mirror in all of time. You want to look for shiny Pokemon? Okay, fine. You have like a 1 in a million chance. But double May Mirror, even higher.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
Even Jack watches in the chat like, what the hell?
All right, so let's see how Neocrystal does here against JackWatcher. JackWatcher lightened up in a couple of brackets, known for a little bit of a wild play style and just kind of doing stuff sometimes. So let's see how this works out.
Absolutely right here. The damage is stacking on Ohio right now. Oh, Ohio, good morning indeed. The damage is high.
All right, I like that force break dolphin conversion there. Wasn't able to quite complete the whole thing there. Oh, okay.
Back out just a little bit here. Trying to set some dolphins here, but May's really good about closing the distance.
Scores a knockdown. Oh! Really? Stuffs the super with the running bear kiss? Okay.
That is character knowledge right there.
That was so good.
Oh, and again! And Blitz out here like, yo, have fun, Jack. Have fun, Jack. Oh my god.
All right, right, ground throw out of the corner here. Jack backing off, tries to run up once more with the overhead kiss. Doesn't grab anything out of it, though.
That overhead kiss
comes down with that
good.
kiss.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Now the corner is being owned again right here. Nice punish on 3K. That was pretty nice.
I feel rough for Neocrystal here having to go up against this right now, too. Because, like, in a mirror match, when your opponent has more knowledge than you and they display that they have more knowledge than you, it's one of the most difficult things to deal with.
Right. And on top of everything else, like, it's one thing having more knowledge than your opponent, but it's another thing having more knowledge than your opponent, having more disrespect than your opponent.
Oh God, right? Yeah, that's like the softer elements of things there, as you're saying. Yeah, and like the playing with your food, if you will. Not that, but you know, maybe a Neocrystal here might show Jack a thing or two.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, like anytime you have those mirror matches, though, you see a lot of like texture of player personality come out, because you can really see that distinction between how one person is playing versus the other. And it's not just this person knows better combos or whatever, but you start to see a little bit more of the personality come out as well. Right.
You know, they understand like what beats you on a human level and not just character level. And I think we're seeing a lot of that from Jack right now.
Oh yeah, Jack is running a train right now on you. Oh my God, the Dolphins.
And just running in and going straight to a 5K as well on Okizeme is just like, yeah, you know what breaks people on a human spirit aspect.
Yeah.
You see on the other hand, you see the up dolphin, but like it just doesn't matter. Case in point again.
If I'm Neocrystal, I'm having a tuna after this to be able to pay back.
Jeez. Oh, screw your fish.
Sorry.
Yeah. But not.
Watch it here. Force break dolphin confirm. Okay, not quite able to get the full thing out, but gets into the corner. Swinging out here. Gets the Orca follow up. I want to see Neocrystal get her. Come on, Neocrystal. I believe.
I want to see your magic. Oh,
no,
yeah.
Overhead kiss.
No, it's a miss. The overhead miss. Now it's going.
Nice. Nice work there. I like that.
Oh, if it doesn't go away on hit.
It's persistent. It's persistent. Persistent Porpoise does the work, takes the round, and that'll be 2-0 for JackWatcher going over Swag Like Ohio.
Yeah, what
Flag
a
your
dull
way
finish
back.
there. Holy shit.
Wait, dull finish? Hang on, is that intentional?
What are you talking about? We're going to the next match, you're swell. What are you talking about?
What are you talking? Dull finish? That's great. That's
Yeah,
godlike.
what I'm talking about is you gotta make sure that you dull finish the Matcherino codes that we have there. You can use in the chat there at the same time from BostonBlueBeat. You'll be able to click that code and give these wonderful competitors some of the money that they deserve.
Yeah, get on in there, mash that. It takes it just as you can use your Twitter to log in, you can use your Discord to log in, you can use your BattleNet to log in. I don't know, people are playing Overwatch 2 or whatever nowadays, wherever the FGC retirement home is currently. You can use all sorts of stuff to log in and get in there and contribute with the Matcherino. It takes but a moment of your time, and it helps contribute to the prize pool for the players. You can also contribute directly as well if you would like to, and there's also the sponsor quest that you can do in addition to that, where they got some manga on sale, and all of that contributes to the prize pool. Or, you know, if you have a little scratch left over from a Matcherino tournament that you did well in, you can always contribute that to the prize pool as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Could be talking about anyone right now. What we're talking about is JasonRiot. Clearly not Swell, who, you know, showed up and is like, oh wow, I have money on my Matcherino or something like that. JasonRiot's out here saying the same thing. So what I'm trying to say is you're on equal levels with JasonRiot.
What?
Yeah.
Me? Can it be? I wish.
My
FRCs aren't that clean.
Right, you're saying like, well, I haven't been accused of cheating lately.
I wish my inputs were nice enough for that, but no such luck. All right. And also, yeah, what I was talking about with the dull finish, I thought you were making a dolphin pun.
Oh, no, 100%. You caught me.
Okay, great. No, that was excellent. That was excellent. So sorry for pointing it out, but I was like, wait, is this so clever? I see now why they pay you the big bucks.
I should just let you rock with it. You'd be sitting there like in bed at night, like, but did Ryu thought? Did Ryu not know? Or
yeah, I'm just like sitting there like, was it intentional? It's that I wonder what they're thinking about me, but Ryu saying dull finish.
That Ryu thinking about that dull finish and me just having like two mouths in my head playing a fiddle. It's like, yeah, that's what I got in my mind going on right now.
Lovely. And I think we do have, I believe that's JasonRiot's name? I'm not 100%
sure. I believe you're right.
Yeah, okay, look at JasonRiot and rensenware coming up here. So this will be Soul versus Milia.
Oh.
Yeah, Milia.
That's my response, that's it.
Yeah, Milia explodes in this one if she gets hit. That low defense modifier, not very high guts, just that character kaboom if Soul can get started here.
And out of all the Souls who can get out here and confirm stuff, we have like basic Noah JD, and we have JasonRiot who can just get those high damage confirms to the Sidewinders.
And we actually, Nuclear Cheese shows up a lot in BostonBlueBeat as well, and Nuclear Cheese's Sidewinder loops are also pretty on point. But for right now, though, Nuclear Cheese ain't here. It's time for JasonRiot going up against rensenware.
Right. Every single button that rensenware has pressed so far has been counter-hit by Jason, so that's just Jason's specialty right there.
Conversion here. Gets with a clean hit. Another one.
All right, good knockdown here. Yeah.
Off into the corner. Catches with the wild throw. Oh, this is the follow-up, but quickly recalibrates, goes in with the Gunflame FRC, and another wild throw.
Wow! This can't be happening.
Oh, it is happening. You can say this can't be happening all you want, but when JasonRiot is on the sticks right now, oh, it's happening.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, just
another one.
There's so many wild throws out here. JasonRiot is just really a master of just going into like reset after reset after reset.
Alright, gets the air reset there. Ooh, what are we going for after this?
Oh
the Bandit Bringer hit clean. Yeah, that Bandit Bringer hitting clean like that at that spacing. I gotta think that rensenware is on the back foot if we were trying to figure out how to recalibrate their brain to get back into it. And JasonRiot just caught them in that one of those moments where they were caught them slipping. What else can be said?
Yeah, no, 100%. Some players are really good at that tournament aspect of like saying like, okay, if I win this first situation, then I know what every follow-up situation of what you are thinking through in your two brain cells is going to do, and I'm going to outplay that every single point of time, so it makes me feel like I'm in your head. But really, that's an entire set play in itself, and I feel like JasonRiot is just perfect at that. Case in point, we saw the slaps back there.
Another one.
Twice!
Oh god, yeah, like, and as you were saying, it's that tournament player mentality of being able to like do those things that send a message on like multiple levels, not just a oh, I'm gonna anti-air you or whatever, but also setting up the I know exactly where you're going, I know what you're flowing, you can't surprise me.
Yeah, know where you're going, I know where you're flowing. That is beautiful, Swell. And right now, rensenware is trying their best to make sure they keep JasonRiot down. But Jason's just keeping it down here, only getting poked out a few times, and just dashing right back in after the burst.
You think I give it a single shit about this burst? Damn!
Exactly! BostonBlue burst, whack. Absolutely whack. Okay.
right, Secret Garden's out on the field, controls the floor for just a little bit there. We do have a life, for all we were saying about JasonRiot, we do have a life lead on rensenware. However, that life lead mostly got deleted there. rensenware not able to catch with the pin. Ooh, a little bit of lag, unfortunate.
Yeah,
okay, back into it here.
Yeah, Jason's still schmooving and grooving right now and just trying to keep rensenware in the corner. And rensenware is just really having a hard time getting in.
Yeah, like it's just doing a good job of offensively controlling the space and having to force some sort of risky movement out of rensenware. Which, when you think about commanding the space against a character like Milia enough that it's risky for her to make an approach, like just being able to do that should encapsulate a little bit here about the effectiveness of JasonRiot's gameplay.
Right, exactly.
That boon conversion only needs one more touch, maybe. One or two more touches, depending on the touch itself.
Oh, JasonRiot, at this point, JasonRiot has to go in because there's only 3 seconds left. And I
didn't even look at the time!
rensenware just backs off. Yeah, I'm like, JasonRiot, wow. rensenware, just back off at this point. You do not need to go in. This is exactly what you can win against Jason here. This is the one opportunity you have.
Honestly, maybe that's the way to try to play this here. Just take the time and just outrange, get a life lead, and just don't overcommit to it.
Right. Jason really values that overextension a lot and really lets to outplay your quote-unquote best decision over and over again. But now you're here. Just back out. Let Jason make the mistake here because Jason is not in that realm as much.
I just want to point out too, just the conversion there off of the Secret Garden just barely got up with the tip of the 2K to start the conversion there, and was able to score the knockdown out of it. Wasn't quite able to get the full corner carry afterwards with the pin, because this might have been an over game if that pin conversion had connected a little bit earlier.
Good call out there as well. I really appreciate that there. But on the other hand, JasonRiot is showing their conversion off for every single hit here.
Yeah, same situation.
Yeah, once again.
Oh no! The counter hit with the gun flame! Oh, that's a heartbreaker. No. You were so close to getting a game.
No. And now JasonRiot's on match point here, but I think rensenware is doing all the right things, 100%. If rensenware acknowledges that, I think rensenware could actually win this set.
Yeah, rensenware has already shown that they have the tools to do it. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt though. Yeah, burst out of it, okay.
Great burst, yeah. 100% great burst. Oh no, but JasonRiot smells blood in the water here and he's going like a shark.
Oh, only needs like one more situation here. There's the wild throw. It should be dead. Oh.
JasonRiot once again.
Wait, did they just
they rematched again? Like no. It's first to 3.
First to 3. We want this.
We want this. You're going to be forced to watch this. I'm probably JasonRiot. I do what I want.
What are you gonna do to stop me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Disconnect the game?
Wait, are they playing a game?
I think Jason's like just like matching. Jason's still playing. Everyone's like, I'm done. We're done. I lost. Jason's like,
nah, you're not done until I say you're done.
Yeah, you're not done. Him first to 50. Jason, you won. What do you
just do IKs. Just do IKs and end this.
No, like rensenware is literally fighting for the life right now. The score is still up 2-0, Jason.
Come on! FRC gunflame into the wild throw? Please! Jason's doing us a favor here and trying to end this fast with the tournament combo exhibition.
The legendary one more, but Jason's on the winning side.
Are we doing a victory lap rule in BostonBlueBeat now?
Yeah, did we have a victory lap rule? Jason heard that there was not enough people in the tournament. It's like,
yo, we got time. We got time.
Yeah. Look, I got a free time. I don't got anywhere I got to be in the next hour.
Boom. Another one.
All right, there we go. Oh my god.
Unfortunate burst. That's one of the scariest things too, because the interesting thing about the Sidewinder loops is that if you burst so you get the extra damage after each Sidewinder. It adds up. There's the modifier for it. But it doesn't go away until you touch the floor. So if you burst, and it's and I believe this is correct. If I'm incorrect here, somebody please chime in and correct me here. But if you burst and then Soul can continue the combo, the Sidewinder counter continues from where it already was.
Oh, you spit facts out here, Swell. You love to hear it, and I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head too.
Yeah, no, that's why
it's hard.
Please, Soul player comments.
Jason, please. You're making Soul players look bad up there. Yes, Jason, you played 3 matches. We were here for all 3 of them.
Nicely done, Jason.
I'm not here to do math. I'm here to stay plus.
The only number I care of if it's plus or minus. That's it.
Yeah, right.
All right, so next up we got Wachter versus Blitz. I'm hoping Blitz is here. Please tell me that Blitz is here.
Blitz is definitely here. I saw Blitz in the chat earlier, like, have fun, Jack.
Oh.
Like, very menacingly.
Hell yes, hell yes. I love
what a tournament we've had so far.
Yeah, right? That's what I was saying. It's a dense bracket. And then we got the president. We got Mr. President.
Yeah, Mr. President even showed up.
himself waiting for the winner of this match. So whoever wins this one here goes up against Joe Biden.
God, it just the pain does not stop out here. We've gotten three matches with JasonRiot, and it was the first match JasonRiot was on stream. It's the first of two. Yeah, out here trying to do the Sonic Fox special out here.
Literally breaking the timeline, taking the first to do the first. Yeah, okay, I see you. I see you.
I see you. Jason.
Nice with the ref. Good.
Jason, good. I'm sorry. I'll throw in $5 to the tournament. All right.
Every match you go over your $5 penalty fee.
Yeah, exactly. Every time you go over a match, you get $5 charge.
All right. So we got another Milia here. We've seen a fair amount of Milia actually in this bracket. You usually don't see this much Milia in modern tournaments, but regardless though. So we got Blitz. Blitz is probably one of the stronger, if you are unfamiliar with Blitz, one of the stronger, if not the strongest, active Milia playing in NA right now. I think like Kim Jong-Phil as well is probably up there. But
still playing, yeah.
But either way though, Blitz very strong player, and one of the things that makes Blitz really strong is they have all the character-specific routing. Case in point, right there. You see that conversion on May?
Yeah, and that was from an air-to-air hit on top of everything else there. Like, Blitz's conversions are just absolutely disgusting, and I love watching them about that in their playstyle. But Jack is a little bit wild, is really just like, happy to gamble in any situation, and that's a lot of us to say about when you're playing today.
Ooh, nice roll up with the throw here. Might be able to kill with the Guts Crush. Yeah, able to do it.
Yeah, just nothing there. Just absolutely nothing there.
And one of the things, too, that I really like about Blitz's gameplay is that, like, a lot of Milias, like, they're just moving for the sake of moving. Blitz's movement is extremely deliberate, and, like, you can kind of see the decision-making flow behind it. Even though Milia has all... Like, I don't know how to make it how to get across. Like, it's very efficient movement with no wasted motion, and a lot of Milias are just moving to move a lot of the time. But with Blitz, there's decision-making behind, like, every little tiny movement. It's really cool.
No, I think you're absolutely right about that. Because I feel like Blitz, every time that they try to move, it's a part of a combo almost, I guess.
Did you see the side swap?
Yeah, like, case in point, the movement is part of, like, the actual game plan, and not, like, I'm trying to bait out something from you so I can react. Blitz has already, the moment Blitz starts moving, the game plan is set. And it's very similar to JasonRiot in that regard, because like I've seen enough situations. I'm the Doctor Strange of this, where I've seen enough situations that I know exactly what you're trying to go for, and I'm going to counteract it by moving here and making you do this, versus I'm going to react to you doing this. And that's absolutely the same for folks like Blitz and JasonRiot.
That was so sick, that conversion. I'm still stuck on the side swap back into the JD into the corner and then catching the air reset.
No! There's no way, Blitz!
The May special, the stun off of like 2 hits.
And Blitz still was able to get an air throw, mashing out, and get their game going again. Blitz does not waste frames.
Oh no, you got 99 seconds worth, and every single one of those 99 seconds got 60 frames, taking advantage of every single one of them.
Right, that's a heck ton of frames for sure, Swell.
Yeah, I don't even know the math on that.
I can't do the math. I'm the JasonRiot out here. I can't do the math. Sorry, Jason. I love you, buddy.
Oh, the double dolphin setup. Jeez, I love it.
That was sick. That was sick nasty. I liked it a lot. Blitz running in.
The double dolphins again. Okay, Secret Garden just controlling some space here. Jack does have the life lead here, so the pressure is on. Never mind. Now the pressure's on Jack to try to make something happen here, but Blitz has the corner position, so just can kind of run that offense and keep them stuffed in the corner. And then Jack is going to have to do it.
Yeah, but once again, Jack is very, very like willing to just like gamble, like absolutely happy to gamble and just see if they die or not. And yeah, case in point here. Once again, Blitz has to rush in.
What a bizarre situation there. Once Jack was able to get the life lead back, set up the Dolphin back and off screen, Blitz sets up the Secret Garden, and then they collide in the air with each other in the corner as all of that comes to a head. What a... Right. I love Plus R. What a bizarre situation.
I love Plus R. Everything gets real heckin' weird. And then you got players like Blitz out here who's making the most of it. You got players like Jack out here who ignore all of it. Oh my god!
Oh, the gold burst!
Let's see what happens
here.
next after
It's gonna be... Yeah, gets a corner steal. Yeah, I believe there's a slight vacuum on force break disc, so that allows for the corner steal there if memory serves.
Oh,
I think there might be something else at play there with that corner steal. Somebody,
I believe
more?
I believe you. You're smart.
I do not hope.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Running that offense. Blitz gets it.
Oh my gosh. Even at that 5K guts kill was really impressive because he just went right in after it and just got a quick overhead and like the pressure continues. Like just that awareness of like the game situation is just so cool.
Dang, I thought we were going to see the JD loop there. I got really excited. Every single time I see a force break disc with an air conversion from Blitz, like, my breath catches in my throat a little bit, and I'm like, oh, we're going to see it?
No,
nice
I don't blame
frame.
you. Yeah,
nice free frame from me there.
All right, blocking. Nice.
Yo, 2B at the bad moon. No.
Jack is ready to die any given time here. And that's what makes Jack very powerful as a player. Once again, it's like you're going to make any mistake whatsoever. I'm here to mash it out. Yeah, I'm ready to die.
I'm living like I'm dead. What are you going to do to me?
Yeah. Oh, I'm the necromancer. Not the necromancer who's rising up to dead. I am the dead the necromancer rises up right now. And Jack might be dead. Ooh, a little bit short here. Oh no, the 5K
that OTG hit to get the guts crushed there at the very, very end.
Oh,
nicely done.
Yeah, great stuff from Blitz there, as always. Blitz is just really blitzing the competition right now, just like a fine blender.
Blitz taking it over JackWatcher there. JackWatcher heading to the lower half of the bracket, and that'll be Blitz versus JoeBiden coming up down the line here. And so take your Adderall for that one if you want to keep track of all the action on that with having Chip versus Milia.
Right. It reminds me of that very early episode of Dragon Ball Z where I believe it was Goku and Vegeta fighting, and Gohan's sitting there like, I can't see him, Mr. Piccolo. And it was like, you gotta use your mind's eye to be able to see how fast they're moving. And this plot point never comes up again, mind you, but then like Gohan closes his eyes and sees that stuff, and that's what JoeBiden versus Blitz is gonna be like.
Let me, gotta make a confession here. I've actually never seen Dragon Ball. I know like enough about it through osmosis.
I'm leaving this commentary. I'll see you all later. I can't.
Oh, I've seen another anime. I'm still a weeb, I swear.
I swear, please don't leave.
please, I'm still embarrassed of my media tastes. It's just not in Dragon Ball.
All right. You have one chance to make yourself up. Continue what you were saying.
I was just, I don't have anything else. I really like Utna. I don't know what else to say here.
All right, I actually forgive you that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, Utna's great. I love Utna.
Because
Utna's actually my dream.
You got me.
Utna's like my dream property for a fighting game, actually.
Really?
Take the mechanics from like Kohime, and then you have one character who's your duelist and one character who's your Rose Bride, and your Rose Bride like provides an assist and some sort of support function, and they're a dedicated assist character, and then your duelist is who you're actually fighting with. That's like one of my dream like concepts for a fighter.
You know what? It's hecked up, but you're talking me into it. Talking me into it. I won't lie. I'm sitting like, all right, first you start off with Kohime. So one the first, like that's one of my favorite fighting games, period. And two is like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because you got the Rose Brides, and then you can have like the cool two-person intro for it each time, and then it also opens it up for, if you don't lock it along gender lines, then everybody can have, whatever representation they want to have there too. Just saying, it's all right there. And you know what else is right there? The Matcherino. Hit it up. Please contribute.
Continue.
Please contribute to the Matcherino. Mash that Matcherino button, just like Utana's mashing the flowers on the opponent duelist's lapels. And please contribute. It doesn't take too much time or effort there, and it adds a little bit to the prize pool. If you feel like contributing directly, you can also do that as well. There's also some sponsor quests you can do with a couple of clicks there. But please contribute if you can. It helps. It's a little bit of scratch for our players here. The economy is a nightmare out there, but Matcherino codes, they're free. Let's try to get in there.
Yeah, literally free money. Like you're out here. If your father or mother ever told you about, well, money doesn't come for free. Well, Matcherino, through some way, shape, or form, I don't actually know how they do it, is somewhat free for a quarter. For it to happen. And you all are here not clicking that button. It's a goddamn shame, honestly. Make it happen.
All right, so who we got coming up next here?
Garbage is in here, so that means we're gonna have JasonRiot versus Garbage here.
JasonRiot versus Garbage coming up? All right.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. We can offer a promotion of our channel. Viewers, followers, views, chat bots. This is great.
Thank God for Doge Hype. DogeHype.com. Yo, Garbage is on Eno? I'm used to seeing Garbage on Hops.
Maybe it's one of those situations you're like, okay, look, I'm learning a new character. Things aren't going to get any better, honestly. I might as well continue with my new character and try to figure out where the holes are for my character for the next one.
You know, I can totally see this character working for Garbage too with the way that Garbage plays. So I kind of like. I'm very interested to see how this develops.
Yeah. Well, it's developing into a wild throw. You make my health flow. Reppy combo.
Oh, that's sick. Icebound Witch apparently dropping the info that Garbage been playing Eno for a while. I don't know if I've seen Garbage play Eno in tournament though. Like I'm really used to seeing Garbage on Haas, unless I'm somehow getting my names mixed up here.
It might be possible. There's a lot of folks who still very similar to the name of Guilty here, so I fully understand.
Well, if I am wrong, my apologies here. But right now we got the Eno gameplay going on. Hopefully we can see some Eno action here. Very difficult character to play.
Yeah, and playing it very, very well. So I do believe Icebound Witch. Maybe they just haven't gone back to Eno for a while and it's like, let me try Haas. Maybe it'll fit my style a little bit more. And the answer is sometimes no, it doesn't.
Also, big ups to Icebound coming off a third place tournament finish yesterday.
Very good. Congratulations.
Oh, the FRC there. Not quite dead yet. Has one more chance at survival here. You gonna see a run up wild throw to close it out?
No, absolutely not. Oh my god! When you burst like that in that situation, like, I'm gonna get myself one more turn, and it doesn't even heckin' work. That feels freaking awful.
Oh, it feels terrible. It feels terrible. But you know, this is one of the reasons why we play these games. We can have these terrible feelings and then move on to the next game.
Exactly. Plus our moves fast and eats ass, so we are here for it.
Damn, it does. Moves fast and eats
I
ass.
appreciate you. Oh my god.
Hey, I appreciate you. I'm just glad it was somebody else talking about eating ass on stream and not me this time.
Me this time. Oh
Clean
my
hit
god.
here, taking it to the floor. Picks up with the OTG 2K to force the tech.
Oh my!
Oh, wall bounce is gonna hurt.
Wake up! Oh my god! Just following up so cleanly. Joe Biden, shut the hell up! Don't look at me like that.
JasonRiot here has a Garbage at low health here. Gonna go for the throat in just a moment.
Yeah, throw out here. We got nice 2S on the landing. Once again, JasonRiot's ability to recognize any situations is absolutely clean. Case in point,
oh my god!
Be there.
That Bandit Bringer got the conversion as well here, follows it up with a clean hit off of the Sidewinder, takes it all the way for the double rep off the Bandit Revolver. Very nice stuff from JasonRiot. Still in the corner here, running the algorithm.
Yeah,
the
like
FRC Gunflame, so clean. Tries to burst out, gets the burst doesn't work, gets picked up by the 2H for the rest of the combo there. JasonRiot takes it with a perfect, sending Garbage as Eno down to the lower half of the bracket. That was on the winner's side, so Garbage is not out there, but damn, that hurts.
Yeah, holy crap. Keeping that combo was also burst safe on top of everything else that we just saw there is an absolute marvel with how much competitive knowledge that JasonRiot has throughout this event with Soul.
Also, worth noting that just puts JasonRiot into winners finals, and so it'll be, that's JasonRiot waiting in winners finals, and we'll get the winner of Biden versus Blitz.
That's right. Blitz is in here, Joe Biden's in chat. They are two crossing streams in two various areas, but will they meet together in the player match section?
Please, I want to get him in there. I want to see that Chip versus Milia running around all over the place.
Right. We want to see a lot of action here. I've been ready. I put it in 5K for about 12 years now. When will people recognize me?
I just want recognition for being able to hold forward and then press a kick button.
Look. Whenever JasonRiot gets that fly out to a combo breaker, I'm just gonna show it to JasonRiot. I'm gonna pet him on the hand and be like, "Good job with that 5K," and I'm gonna walk away. And he'll be like, "Who was that?" And I'm like, "It's a mystery. It could be anybody."
Who could it be? Oh, yo, Jason dropping the :3 in chat.
Yeah, like, all right, I wait. Like, I'm ready for it. I'm gonna wear KIAs that day.
Yes, all plus R players love their head pats apparently. A lot of plus R players love their head pats. I don't know if I'm gonna speak,
yeah.
I'm not gonna speak conclusively, but there's a lot of any other head pat likers in chat.
Yeah. Like I'm in chat. I would say it out loud. Like, look, a good head pat, it makes the whole day better.
It does. All right, I'll be a Frosty if anybody wants to head pat me there. Into the game.
I'll see you then.
Nice, let's go.
All right, so Biden trying to backdash out here, trying to get that really safe aspect. And like you said, Eno's a hard character, but the worth of time, I think, I like Chip. It's worth the time. So Joe Biden has put in the time on Chip here and for a very rare moment, Blitz is the one who's on the back foot right now.
Yeah, I think these two, I want to say they typically go roughly even, maybe a slight edge towards Biden, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice conversion here.
They both have very similar playstyles, I think, in that regard. You know, they're very good at converting off of random hits and getting into the game plan aspect. I would say Blitz is better at converting to full combos. I would say, you know, Biden's better at getting the resets.
Yeah, the speed of Biden's decision making is ludicrous in this game. Like, because it's that thing that we talked about before of like, once the situation breaks, I know how all of the follow-ups to the situation are going to break. Excellent pick up there from Blitz, by the way. But with Biden, like, there's so many varieties of ways that Chip can come at you, and Biden has like, I would love to see the decision-making algorithm mapped out for how Biden makes it work, if it's even possible by human beings.
Right. Like, I cannot figure out what Biden is thinking in every situation there, but it works so often that it's sick nasty. But Blitz has just seen enough situations that they're confident in making the guess. That's kind of the best way to put it. Also, someone shoot Crystal 146, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. What the hell?
Like, you ain't gotta like get down on it. You don't have to agree, but you ain't gotta get down on it.
Overrated? Disgusting. Like, also disgusting is his ability to Blitz to firm into full combo. But a gold burst will do it, but Blitz.
Just immediate air dash back in, no hesitation.
No worries, no problems. Hakuna Matata from Blitz.
Pure mind like a running stream. Follows it back up, it air dashes in, and clips.
Beautiful.
Clips
hey, don't say shaking my head. You don't want your head patted, so we can't talk about your head right now, Crystal.
Yeah, more like PMH. Pat my head.
Yeah, pat my head.
Pat my head.
PMH.
PMH.
Yeah.
Yo, PMH, dog.
PMH, dog.
Win the set and yell PMH.
Yo, everyone who hits that Matcherito button, I will give them a PMH.
The GG shake my hand, but it's GG's PMH.
Shake my head.
All right. Yes, and also Matcherino codes, hit those up too. Please get them. You get the link right there in the chat.
Oh my gosh, what a throw from Blitz. That was a really good situation. It went through the far S and went straight to the throw there. That situation is absolutely insane.
Knockdown, force break disc, catches with the 6K, scores the conversion there off the force break disc. You just running the algorithm now? Okay. Now,
great
Chip,
GG off the wall.
Yeah, Chip has a lot of mobility options as well, so maybe able to handle some of the Amelia corner pressure a little bit better than others, and also has one of the better DPs in the game. So Chip able to deal with some of that stuff a little bit better than others, and can also rival Amelia's ability to. Okay, here's the throw. Let's see what Biden can make happen here. Oh, thought there was going to be something there. Tried to fish for a little bit with the slash back there. You saw that yellow pulse for half a moment.
I kind of feel like Joe Biden just kind of hits that button on accident sometimes because it comes out in the weirdest situations. I honestly think that Joe Biden just presses two buttons at once, and that's just what makes Joe Biden powerful. The absolute APM of it.
Well, see, that's the thing. There's not enough buttons to press. So you have to start pressing multiple buttons at the same time. It's the only way to satisfy Joe Biden's need.
Yeah, go get this guy a hitbox. Holy shit. Oh my god,
that mix!
Oh my god, Joe Biden doing the BM there on top of everything else?
Yo, the BM combo from Biden? You love it.
Oh my god, Biden's doing
J2K to set up for the... That was so sick, coming down with that J2K on the other side there to set up that awkward situation and following up with the leaf grab. Beautiful!
Absolutely amazing there, but the corner gets earned by Blitz all in the long run here. Let's see what the mix-up is. Nice disc comes out here, but jumps out here. Joe Biden gets another opportunity.
Air throw. Excellent stuff from Blitz there. Taps out with the 2P, didn't believe in the setup there. Showed they didn't believe. Coming down to the floor, gets scooped up by Amelia here. Amelia able to pick up the conversion. Blitz, we're going to be able to carry all the way over the corner. Ooh, force break Secret Garden, has to hold this, blocks the overhead here. Bursts out, gets some room to breathe. Nice, cuts through with the Alpha Blade, clearing the screen. Oh, Rito, my pulse. It's skyrocketing.
Your pulse better be skyrocketing right now. We have to put you into cardiac arrest right now, but Joe Biden arresting Blitz right here. Oh my gosh, one apiece here. Jeez,
all right.
Louise.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. I love watching these two play. The action is extremely back and forth. It's so much movement across the screen. It's really excellent stuff.
It has that vibes of like Sonic versus Shadow the Hedgehog, like that final realm. Who's like, who can go faster? You're the faker. And then it's going real fast with one another. It's absolutely insane.
Wait, so who's Shadow and who's Sonic?
We're about to find out who loses.
Yo, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
whoever
like
loses is Shadow. But they get a gun next game, so that's fine.
All right.
Oh
my goodness! That was so sick! Biden catches with the air throw, falls to the floor with the JH, able to score the knockdown here, comes down with the ambiguous JH once more. Oh, damn, doesn't matter how good your mix is, gotta hold my mix.
Like, Joe Biden's showing like, what? Oh my gosh, Joe Biden, you can't keep getting away with this.
Mr. President engaging in the stealth technology there. Didn't know we had the sort of operations in this country.
And just doing J to throw as well for a situation. And then wall jumping off to get that JK, that situation, sorry, apologies, was absolutely insane. Joe Biden's using the wall so well.
Yeah, it's almost like a, I got the comparison, but I'll bring it up later because right now we're still in this match here. Those FRCs were excellent. Biden takes it over Blitz 2-1. Very close set there. Blitz sent to the lower half of the bracket, so still alive. Blitz will be getting rensenware in the lower half of the bracket, but for now, JasonRiot versus Joe Biden is going to be our winners finals.
And this is a match we have seen before many a times. These two players have been around these top 8, top 4 situations very, very often. But I kind of feel like, it's going to sound a little bit weird, but I kind of feel like Joe's on a little bit of a different level of really trying to do the mix-ups and trying to do the resets a little bit more against in their matchups, especially against someone like Blitz. So I'm kind of curious to see how Jason does against that. But Jason seems to be confident. Once again, has been running up and doing 5K against folks for 10 years now, and no one's out here respecting
if it ain't broke,
Jason. Yeah, it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's just broke, though, at the same time.
If it is broke, don't fix it, please.
Please, yeah, please.
That's what we like about our old. That's what we like about our old games. They don't get patched.
Yeah, exactly.
Except with rollback. Except with rollback, we'll take those patches.
Yeah. That was fine. If I can go back in the situation every now and then and be like, okay, is there any like real good frame stuff I can do in between here and now? The answer is sometimes no. Sometimes the answer is yes. And I think it's what's making a lot of good players nowadays.
All right, and we got JackWatcher coming up. We're going to be taking a brief diversion down to the lower half of the bracket as we try to get through some of these matches here. We got ChartSol coming up against JackWatcher.
ChartSol, I love to see it.
All right, get some more JackWatcher gameplay here. The winner of this will get garbage.
I know what you meant, but it's really funny when you say it out loud.
Oh, I love it. It's great. I have to say it with a neutral expression though, so like I'm not like.
Yeah, you're not. I understand what you're going for, but at the same time, it's really funny.
All right, we got
ChartSol.
Okay, so we're into the action here. ChartSol trying to find their footing here against JackWatcher.
And working out well so far here. That 5K is a really good punish on that up dolphin. Up dolphin is kind of a little bit hard to punch just because they bounce back like that. But 5K comes out so fast that if you want to not only get a reaction, but it's like mash out afterwards, it is a very punch.
Yeah, for anyone who does not know, Sol's 5K, extremely fast button, and it controls a very strong angle as well for how fast it comes out.
It's
and
insane.
So,
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, and allows for a lot of conversions that can get set up as well.
And that's a big thing, because like even in XR Rev 2, when they put Sol's 5K to 5 frames, and Sol's players are like, oh, Sol's ruined. I'm like, you got it. That's still like one of the fastest normals in the game. Screw off.
yeah, it's 3 frames for the initial hitbox with 5K in this. It's absurd how fast that button comes out.
Right.
JackWatcher just locking it down in the corner here. Still gets the plus frames after that too, unless I believe you have to slash back the last hit.
You have to slash back the Orca as well,
yes.
And it's not easy because they can let go at any time. And so if you slap back wrong and they just punish you for that, it absolutely works. It's one thing that I really discovered that I don't have down just playing against JackWatcher.
Yeah, like, honestly, is it Watch Turret instead of Walk Turret?
I've said Watcher the whole time. It is Watcher. It's Watcher.
Jack-W?
Yeah, Jack W. Definitely did that to me a lot.
J-Dub?
J-Dub! Ooh, I like that. J-Dub out here, really accepted timing here on the super, and they really like relying on that a lot. Once again, they're not afraid of dying, and that's like
we may have been underselling ChartSol because ChartSol's up around here currently.
Yeah, made it through here, but once again, J-Dubs is out here not being afraid to die in any situation. Wants to use all their meter, all the situations, all the setups to do shit like this. Is it exactly the outcome that JW wants?
That overhead kiss able to just barely get through there from from the Grand, or sorry, the Dolphin able to clip the Grand Viper there was game changing, because that Grand Viper might have been able to score into a larger conversion, but unfortunately the Dolphin was there and the Dolphin brought it back down.
Yeah, let me show you my own version of the Grand Viper here, where I run up to you and I do a lot of damage.
The moment a Mei player sniffs that someone's not ready for overhead kiss, it's blood in the water.
Absolutely, absolutely. And some people even expect, like, I'm going to jump back out here and I'm going to watch. It's like, if you watch your opponent miss a overhead kiss, you're too late. It's already over.
Yeah, like, you have to, like, be kind of, like, ready for it in that particular Mei's flow of options and, like, already be prepared with a counterplay. If you're trying to, like, react to seeing that it's that, then you're already playing it too late.
Exactly. It has a pretty high recovery amount, but it doesn't matter, because if you react too late, Mei has so many options and has been charging probably the entire time that they've been whiffing that they can just get an up off and on if you try to jump back them or run at them or anything like that.
All right, J-Dub taking the dub on that one. 1-1. Sorry, wait, is that 1-1 or 1-0?
I think it's 1-0. I believe it's 1-0.
Yes. Yeah, 1-0.
Y'all done it! Oh my god, that was so much damage.
The follow up here with the up Dolphin as well. Almost at stun already. Will we see a Mei IK?
I mean, J-Dubs is one person who I played who really loves their IK. It's always optimal. But this probably won't matter in this situation here. Got the burst from ChartSol at a very late point of life there. Very big hero burst there.
Yeah, a little bit gutsy there to try to go for the burst in that situation. And burst discipline is one of those things that sometimes you got that good burst discipline. Other times you're like, I feel like I can make it happen this round, and you can't. Just try to hold on to it.
Right. Unless you're legitimately like on the second match and you're about to lose. You gotta let it go sometimes. You say, I'm gonna save for this next round when I get started with a high damage starter.
All right, backing off here. Locked down in the corner by the Dolphins. Dolphin pressure getting very difficult for ChartSol to get out. J-Dubs has got the feel for how this is going here.
Right. It's very difficult.
Overhead kiss.
Yeah, it's very difficult, because the big thing about Mei, and I mean, Jack as a whole, J-Dubs as a whole, by the way, is that they love using up Dolphin until they figure out that their opponent does not know how to deal with up Dolphin. And the big thing about up Dolphin is that it's really good going up. It's solid going when it's at like 2 to 3 frames in the middle. And once it starts going down, that's when you can actually do something against it, like anti-air a little bit, or like do like any move pokes that reach a little bit higher up, but reach more horizontal. That's where you actually need to do something against that. And that's something I had to learn as a fast player. That's like, okay, once you start coming down, I can 5K and at least trade at worst, but win at best. And that's something you have to really deal with. And as a Soul player, I think maybe Gunflame is probably the best option if you know where you're kind of going to land. Predict that a little bit.
Yeah, I've always had trouble dealing with that too, but Ryudo here dropping some knowledge on how you can try to handle those Meis. Oh, we got the Million Mirror.
Whoa!
Yeah, okay, Blitz versus Rensen. I hadn't put together that this was going to be a Million Mirror. All right, let's do it.
There's some film themselves maybe, but, you know, if anything, there's a lot to be learned from Blitz right now. Nice, good going to the corner here. All right. I will say that Rensen has the better color.
Yeah, yes, I wholeheartedly agree. That white anime hair, bless up.
Oh, it's so hot, honestly. All right, but Blitz right now just playing around Rensen so insanely well. Yeah, okay, Blitz is trying to roll out of the situation, but Blitz is just in every area, every time that Rensen tries to move, there is no escape right now.
It's one of those things too where like Rensen may not have a ton of experience in the mirror match, and like that's the air throw on the Bad Moon.
There's no way, Swell.
Are you kidding me?
There's no way.
Ryudo, tell me my eyes are lying to me.
Your eyes are telling you the truth right now, and if both your eyeballs vomit in reaction, I understand.
I am astounded. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Right? That is sick nasty right now. I'm clearly not playing this match well enough. If you can jump up against Bad Moon and air throw, that's what I need to be doing in this match, 100%.
Well, like, this also just goes to show what we were talking about with the mirror knowledge of, like, fighting Mei and understanding how to play against the tools. Like, we were talking about this earlier with the Mei mirror match, but we're getting that example right here in this one with Blitz and Rensen. Like, no disrespect to Rensen here, but I have to imagine that Rensen does not have the wealth of experience fighting, not just fighting Milia, but fighting other people and seeing how they beat Milia. And like Blitz has probably been air thrown out of Bad Moon by other people, I have to imagine. So like knows that they can go for that sort of situation.
Right. And I'm gonna even borrow another quote from JasonRiot here. You know, I've been spending 10 years running up in 5K people. Blitz has been doing that for years as well. And you know, with someone who's coming in a little bit late to the situation and saying, okay, like I've seen what you've been doing, and I understand the good things about these characters. Like, cool. Now I understand the bad things and what you do against them, the absolute disrespect them. And I think Blitz is showing that off right now, just the same that JasonRiot did earlier.
And it's a thing too where like if you are playing, there's sometimes the thing that happens too when you're playing a mix-up and set play type character like the way Amelia can, where you can sometimes bypass having to play longer neutral interactions because you just need to get your one touch and then force people into your mix situation.
Yeah.
Not as like a disrespect Amelia player thing, but it's just like with certain character archetypes, you sort of see certain behavioral traits get cultivated by those character archetypes over the years.
Right. And then it's 100%. Like, never think of disrespect. This is a sign of just sheer experience over the course of many years, many months, a lot of matches. That's like saying, like, yeah, it funnels down to this so we can explain it in a very short amount of time, but it's insanely impressive how you got to that point, and I love seeing that.
Okay, Disc picks up on Blitz here. Come on, rensenware, let's go. I want to see rensenware get around against Blitz. Hey, nice.
All right. You love to see it. Rensen keeping up there just a little bit. Sometimes you have to throw out some weird stuff for your opponent to be like, yeah, I never considered that. You're right.
On the Bad Moon hits. Oh, nice. Try to bait out something there with the roll back. Not quite sure what Blitz might have been trying to bait out there.
Sure either, but rensenware coming out for worse for the wear here. Oh, a little bit earlier than that 6K. I was a little bit worried that something was gonna get some sick nasty there. And they're actually, you know, you're forcing Blitz to play a little bit more neutral, which I think is very good, because for a person who's seen and played every situation, it's super good. But rensenware is making them play that neutral.
Yeah, rensenware is actually running it back and making pretty well adjustments here.
Ooh, had the burst. Jumping out of that situation there where they can possibly throw there. The 6H comes out.
Yo, this is dead.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
Let's go, rensenware.
And in the corner of rensenware's side says download complete. Does rensenware has Blitz on the back foot right now?
All right.
Yeah, like seriously.
Hell yeah! Do we have lore on rensenware? Do folks know like where they've been playing around or?
Right.
All right, yeah, rensenware here might be outfoxing Blitz.
All right, I like this a lot. Oh my gosh. Is actually even. Nice 2D there, but nice throw and turn from Blitz.
Blitz about to fire back here. Oh.
And a JK on the tech. Oh, and actually it's over the hair car well.
Knockdown, no more bar available for rensenware here. So long as Blitz can complete this combo, that's going to do it right there. Okay, that's the round.
That's one specialty of Blitz right there, 100%. Being able to complete the combo, yeah, no problem. Yeah, case in point right here. This is absolutely, if I can wake up and was able to lead to an air combo here to see the garden lockdown, oh, that's so sick, man.
Oh, my. S there. Ooh. Oh, no, force break disc doesn't quite work out there. We had a little bit of a moment of lag, so it might have been related to that, which is unfortunate, but sometimes it's how it goes. Nice! Blitz with the real nice conversion there, able to pick that up. Nicely done.
You have to be proud of yourself a little bit because you have to go against Blitz, the person who's the quintessential melee player across the U.S. right now, and say, you know what? I was able to take one from them. I'm taking all the good stuff about them, and I'm making my own playstyle out of this melee as well. And this is very important when I go in forward in tournaments. So good stuff to rensenware.
Yeah, rensenware. This is that was like, you know, like in Rocky 1 when he doesn't win but he goes the distance. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Like shows like that was really well done from rensenware. I'm so impressed. That was so sick. I wish I knew more about rensenware's history with the game. I always love like finding new players and like reading up on stuff.
Right. 100%. Like anytime that player comes up and you're like, oh yeah, you're just this player. And they're like, yeah, I also have this. Like, well, clearly you've been playing longer than I thought you were. tell me more about yourself. Let me get you on the interview. Let me get you on the Jerry Springer show, and let me get a little bit more information about you.
Damn, I don't know if I'm ready for the FGC equivalent to the Jerry Springer show.
You know what? Realistically, no, neither am I.
What I am ready, though, is to see some of the more of these Matcherino codes getting cashed out. So if you can, please hit up the Matcherino link. It's right there in the chat. You can get in there, and you can just go ahead and hit contribute. And I'll go ahead and contribute 25 cents to the prize pool, or claim code rather, and that'll contribute 25 cents to the prize pool. You know, back in the arcade days, we had to throw up quarters to get games in there, and you had to like you quartered up to like wait your turn for on the cab here. This is just like quartering up, except you know you're adding a little bit to the prize pool. You're getting this free entertainment from our players here and from the fine folks at BostonBlueBeat.
Boston.
Got Boston translation. Anyways.
Oh,
please contribute to the Matcherino if you can. There's also sponsor codes you can do and things like that as well if you would like to. If you want to contribute directly, if you have some extra Matcherino scratch and you want to throw it in, you also have that option as well. So please try to lend what you can here. Everybody's trying to play some games and get a little paid here, so you know, throw some money. Maybe buy some Taco Bell or something for first place or second place or third place. It's Taco Bell. It's pretty cheap, so probably everybody.
Taco Bell's pretty good. Now I even brought this up here. I'm like saying like, okay, well, did I get paid this weekend? The answer is no, but watch this.
I haven't been to the there's like a Taco Bell of the future like design, and the first one's in up here in Minneapolis. I haven't been there yet though. It's like on like my list of places to check out.
Wait, there's like we're talking about like from I can't think of that movie, that Sylvester Stallone movie. You're talking about they
not
made
quite
a
that.
Oh, okay.
But like it's like a vertical like they have like tubes that they serve the food down instead, like lower down, so like all of the cooking is above.
Where's that at? Real quick before we start the match.
It's up here in just outside of Minneapolis.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'll go. Look, I'm very curious now. Just I'm seriously curious between who wins between Jack and Garbage.
Two players that are extremely active. So one of the reasons I like the double goal burst. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening right now.
Yeah, so Garbage, I mentioned before, Garbage is one of the players that I really like watching. They're an extremely active player, and sometimes once they can get going and get their offense rolling, the speed that Garbage plays at is really enjoyable to watch. Yeah, like there's never a dull moment when Garbage is able to get the offense going, which is why the Eno pick makes a lot of sense once we can see that get developed a little bit by Garbage.
Yeah, no, 100% here, but I will say Jack Dubs is doing a great job doing things like 5H and 6H and whatnot to make sure that there is a wall of hitbox in front of them, so Garbage does not get their game started. Case in point right there, and just really taking over that first level of the game to make sure that they get to play their game and Garbage does not get to play their own.
Garbage here, though, gonna try to claw their way back into command of the situation. Of course, these Dolphins are saying no.
No, 100%. The Dolphins have had enough. They don't want to take any more damage. But Garbage here, if they really get a game plan started, they are absolutely gone to win. But Jack has been doing such a good job keeping Garbage out.
Yeah, it's like interesting that you can see this sort of like, you think about Mei as this character sometimes who's just like hyper aggressive, hyper offensive, but with the way her dolphin calls work in this game, you can kind of wall up instead as well and force an approach that is an unfavorable approach. Like the dolphins in this game, I don't know if she has this in Exert, but in this game, though, she can negative edge those dolphins. The dolphins won't come out right away. So if you're coming to +R from Strive, you may not be familiar with that since the dolphins work very differently. But yeah, she can negative edge the dolphins on the hoops, though, and control when they're going to come out, which opens up a lot of defensive gameplay potential.
Yeah, I don't believe that exists in XR either, so this is a very +R specific thing, and Jack Dubs is doing a great job making sure that if Soul gets in, I have a Dolphin on the ready. If Soul stays out, I have a Dolphin on the ready, and just really covering all areas of the screen.
All right, back at it here. J-Dub up a game.
You able to see it? Yeah, Garbage finally gets in. Once again, there's that Dolphin again that you were talking about there, Swell. Just Dolphin is just covering every situation possible, and there's just no way that Garbage is getting their game in there, but great block on the burst.
Oh, picked up here, and not quite able to get the full... Yeah, able to get the air tech there and get out of the situation, and Garbage wasn't in a position to try to chase the tech at all, too. So not the worst situation for Jack to have ended up in there. But we've got a lot of gauge built up here. What are you gonna do with that action gauge?
Good JK on the as well for a bit of a counter hit there, but just once again, Jack Dubs is super happy about jumping out of any situation whatsoever, and just gets out of that cross up.
I've got a lot of tension on the table here as well, so we could see a flurry of action here from Garbage. If they survive this combo.
Yeah, like this is so much damage, and like it just gets worse and worse.
Oh, the Dolphin messed up the overhead kiss conversion, I think.
Once again, I think it's just that aspect that Jack Dub's just not afraid to die. It's like, yeah, I'll do this. It's a cover one situation. If it doesn't cover that, then maybe you'll die. If it doesn't, I don't care. I don't know. Yeah, case in point, I can heck around and find out.
Yeah, you know that saying, a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a hero dies but one. I don't know. I see Jack dying a lot, and there's nothing cowardly about this gameplay.
Right. Like, Jack is filled with bravery, filled with piss and vinegar on me, quite honestly.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. Dolphins, piss, and vinegar.
Oh my gosh, another overhead kiss there. Can't confirm to the 6P, but nonetheless, it has a very, very high life lead here.
Garbage activates the special and starts to drain a gauge. Not gonna be able to do a whole lot with it though, unfortunately, with how the situation worked out. Catches the throw. Oh, nah, not quite close enough to convert. Has a full stick of butter here, so Kian does have some gas and tilt to work with. RC's there, not able to score a conversion out of it, nor really keep up with the offense afterwards. Here on Death's Door, oh, but the up Dolphin able to come up and over, taking it, and flips Garbage out of the bracket and flips Jack forward into the bracket. Or forward further into the bracket. Lost the thread there. That's all right.
No, you made it this well. I believe that you said the best things in the world, and no one else is going to argue about that.
Oh, Ryudo, you're so kind.
Hey, look, I get to be here with you. This is my honor, if anything.
And you know what? You know what else? Big up honors to Ryudo with the donation coming through. Yo, what?
I told you. Watch this.
Yeah, wow. All right. Ryudo coming through with a $100 donation. JackWatcher. Oh, cool. That's the first time Jack has beaten Garbage and Tourney. A lot of it to celebrate. NotOptimal as well with a $10 donation. Thanks for that.
Well, now you got to make this count. Look, I put $100 in there. This is the opportunity to get
Jack.
away from me.
Yo, Jack, if Jack is listening, tell us, is it Wachter or Watchter, or how should we be pronouncing the last name? Unless you want us to say J-Dubs.
J-Dubs. I can say J-Dubs. That's fine. I'm going to say J-Dubs anyway, honestly. So nothing's going to change, realistically.
Also, Wachter. Wachter, okay. Wachter or Vatchter?
Wachter.
I hope it's Wachter.
I am Jack Wachter. I will play the piano for you.
Wachter, okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. Also, what else is cool is the next offline monthly to start off the new year for BostonBlueBeat is going to be on January 14th with their usual games for Exerd, Strive, BBCF, and Multi-Blood type Lumina. So if you are interested in any of that and you're in the Boston area, you can check that out. And I believe all those locals there for offline monthlies happen at Balance Patch, if memory serves, for BostonBlueBeat. Mm-hmm. Yep, that'll be at Balance Patch. So if you're over in that area, BostonBlueBeat folks are super cool, very friendly. And yeah, they basically adopted me into the anime scene when Plus R Rollback first hit, so I have nothing but love for them. I still owe traveling out to them for for one of their big regional events at some point. I still owe them that, and I will not forget it. I'll make it happen. But for now, speaking of making it happen, we got Blitz coming into Jack Wachter.
Yeah, and this is a great match here, but hey, if you want to be seeing more feature matches with them, or maybe you want to get involved with it as well, hey, January 21st is going to be an X Plus R online monthly, so if you want more online Plus R action, you can be here first on January 21st. We'll be happy to have you here.
All right, that'll
also,
be
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, okay, yeah, back to the match right now. All right, so we got Jack going up against Blitz here. Nice, with JD.
It's so sick nasty as well. I'm sorry. That JD ability from Blitz is just so sick nasty. It confirms everything. Gets the exact Okazemic that they want. I wish that were me.
God, I've seen what you've done for others. I want it for me.
It's not fair. It should have been me, not him.
All right, Blitz is actually walling off a little bit with the disc there, and Jack's got to find the way in. Yep, that's right there. What we were talking about was being prepared for not running bear kiss. It's a running bear grab at overhead kiss.
No, you said it right. The running bear kiss is perfect.
But that's with that though, we saw Blitz already ready and was jumping up out of the way of it and was just like getting out of the situation rather than trying to counterplay it directly and trying to like challenge it with a button or something like that. I believe May has some invuln. I want to say May has invuln frames to that too, or strike invuln frames.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right about that.
It's been a minute since I got tilted by May, so.
I got to play a long set against
Nice!
JackWatcher recently, and I was like, yeah, I had to go up to like Wikipedia. Like, okay, what does May's overhead kiss do? Oh, that's disgusting. It's just like a walking DP.
Basically, yeah. Blitz there, taking that match though. First game, going to Blitz.
Oh, that was super sick nasty. Blitz is just really good. We even saw like through the overhead kiss situations and whatnot, Blitz is just super happy to hold up back and block every situation that possibly came out of a JackWatcher. So I'm just super impressed that Blitz is just ready for everything.
I'm super impressed at you making the adaptation already and getting that name pronunciation correct. Very impressive.
As someone who has a very weird name in the fighting game community, I understand the need for having their name pronounced correctly.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I was letting you do the intro earlier on because I'm like, I'm gonna wait till Ryudo says their name first.
Hear that Boxer in there.
All right, force break disc out on the floor there, locks down the situation. Not quite able to pick up initially, but able to score the conversion afterwards. Not quite able to get the JD conversion there.
Yeah, once again, jumps out of that situation there. That 5D from May is very, very scary because you go through a high-low situation, but ultimately, Blitz decides to jump out of it, and it's not a problem anymore.
So Blitz knew that the Dolphin was waiting off screen.
God!
Iron Savior from downtown! Watch your toes!
Yo, that haircut with the license plate on top of everything else. And a 6P on top of the Dolphin here. Like I said, you have to punch that Dolphin on coming down aspect. And that was the perfect way Blitz handled it.
Something else I want to point out to you when fighting Milia, we're seeing a lot of Blackbeat combos. The tech window for some of those Milia combos is really small. So like, it's trickier than it might look from the outside. If you're seeing those Blackbeat combos and you're like, oh, yo, why is that working? It's a very small window against Milia in a lot of scenarios.
Right. So yeah, these say like sometimes it feels like it just basically functions as a real combo because it's hard to hit, but it's also hard to tech out of because there's like 1 or 2 frames in between.
Yeah, it's a very small little window there, and it's like you're not looking for it or you mistimed it. Oh, it's clipped.
There it is, but actually techs out of it, so very, very lucky from Blitz here. This is actually a decent situation with Blitz right now in this losers final match. Or sorry, losers semifinal, excuse me.
Yeah, Blitz here does not have a life lead, so he will eventually have to find a way to get. What a
mess. And there it is again. You can't challenge up Dolphin.
Yeah, Jack is like working at Denny's here with how much these scrambles are coming out.
And
well, like I guess
one of these Denny's locals that we have out here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But like that's one of the things that like you see from certain players that being able to force those scramble situations and then capitalizing on them. I think May is a pretty good character for that kind of thing as well.
No, 100%. And like you see it right here from Bokter, just super chilling back, not letting anything bother them, and then once they get the opportunity to press something, they're going to press it. So Blitz is gonna make sure there's just no gas between anything they do to make sure that they don't get the opportunity to jack whatsoever.
Secret Garden there covering the air approach, very nicely done. Yeah, Secret Garden, if you are unfamiliar with how that works for Milia, since she, I don't think she has it in Strive, but Secret Garden there, being able to, it travels across the screen based off of how you program it to move around the screen. And it's kind of a tricky input as well, so it's really good. It's really impressive to see it come out.
Yeah, because you can kind of pre-plan ahead about what you think your opponent's going to do and try locking down that situation. And they make it out of it, it's not a problem, but if they do get caught by it, oh, it's so much trouble.
And Secret Garden does not go away from Milia, I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah, not in this game. I think in Xrd it does, but don't quote me on that, because I don't think anyone uses Secret Garden anymore, just by comparison. Oh my gosh, a JK came out at the last second, was able to beat out May's startup of the up Dolphin. Blitz is able to take it and move on to the losers final of the tournament against JackWatcher.
Nicely done there from Blitz. Blitz advances onwards and will be facing the loser of JasonRiot and JoeBiden. And that'll be the end of JackWatcher's tournament run. Jack, excellent gameplay. Love to see it. Let me tell you what else I was impressed by JackWatcher. By having freeze frames almost every game where I was like, wait, what's happening? As to like what the actual last touch was.
Jack is not afraid of anything, and I think that's the most powerful part that you can have in any sort of tournament or gameplay whatsoever. Yeah, in casuals, it might be like, oh, they're just joking around, they're just messing around, they don't take this very seriously type of aspect and everything like that. But when you're in tournament aspect, it's like, oh, I can't train them to anything. I can't, you know, really read their moves and make them stop doing certain options. They're not afraid to die. If they're not afraid to die, they'll keep doing options because it's high reward, and they want to continue to keep getting that high reward. And I think Jack is a master of that.
Speaking of high rewards, you can make the reward a little bit higher by contributing to the Matcherino.
Yeah, cowards. I put $100 in. Where's yours at?
Yeah. I mean, I only put $5 in. I got kids to feed. But
yeah.
Nicely done, Ryudo.
Yeah, you know, appreciate that. I don't have any kids to feed. I have only me to feed.
No, big ups to my spouse, by the way, watching the kids while I can be here, bringing you this lovely commentary.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that. That's so good.
Yeah,
I'm out here like, man, I'm partying at a castle. I guess I should probably go do commentary.
I literally have twins upstairs that are getting watched right now.
My cat's outside somewhere complaining about something, I'm sure.
Yeah, so please contribute to the Matcherino so my children have the milk fund is coming along for the children.
Right. Milk's very important. I've learned that today. I played a video game called Captain Novelin, and every stage of the game, to prevent diabetes, they tell you to drink your milk. And right now, Joe Biden is drinking hella milk right now, getting into the bones of the JasonRiot.
All right. We'll see how this matchup goes here, and if it has calcified, or if we will have an ever-fluid set of movement here. Really a stretch there. That's okay.
I like it. So.
Was that an FRC there on an Alpha Blade that just like happened so fast I barely saw it? I feel like it was an FRC.
I think it was a Beta Blade that like got the BRC.
Oh, Beta Bladed up. Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay. The flash frame?
Oh my gosh, and Jason's just ready for that. Just going straight to the air and doing JP and to confirm for Sidewinder. Once again, these are very two similar players. They like resetting situations, they like pressing the buttons a lot more and preventing situations from coming into them, and they confirm extremely well into what they're very comfortable with. In Joe's case, reset. In Jason's case, Sidewinder.
Damage.
Oh my god, that's 50%.
FRC Gunflame there takes the trade. That's one of the reasons, like there's a lot of reasons why FRC, if you can FRC your Gunflame reliably in this game, it opens up so much. One of the reasons why is because you get that counter hit starter. And so like people can't try to challenge with a button because that Gunflame is coming out and you got the counter hit and you can convert, do damage, whatever else you need to be doing there. Also worth pointing out, that was game one going to JasonRiot. However, since this is in a final scenario, this is going to be a 1-to-3 set.
That's right as well. And so we get a lot of matches of adaptation between these two players here. And I will say Joe Biden is very, very strong at adaptation. Not to say that JasonRiot is weak at adaptation, but I would say it's a little bit weak compared to Joe Biden. When they get into a long set, they seem to be able to poke out at the very end versus, you know, kind of taking the lead at the beginning here. Oh my gosh.
Woo! Teleport FRC coming down with the Beyblade afterwards. Another teleport FRC. Let's go. That time with the classic teleport FRC JD.
Oh my gosh, just out of the corner is that 5K. That's a JasonRiot special. You love to see it.
Nice burst there as well. Able to successfully find the burst point to get out of that combo. That's one of the things with a higher level play in this game as well. It's not just that like knowing you have your burst, but knowing where your safe burst points are, because it's not easy to know when you can burst against these higher level players. Like they have setups prepared for just about everything. Also, I like the slash back attempt there on the JH. That JH hits multiple times there, so if you know that you're going to block multiple hits of it, you can sometimes try to go for the slash back there.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, but here's one that you can't slash back. Super on wake up. Joe Biden just sometimes, as smooth and as clean as they're playing, they just wild out with a super on wake up. I've been caught by that before too. That's all the same.
Oh nice throw. God. Another again. Oh, we're gonna go for a third? Oh, I wanted to see the third throw.
I really want to see the third throw. But once again, Joe Biden very, very good as time goes on.
JasonRiot
That's your opponent. Yeah, Jesus. Oh, JasonRiot. What the?
Beta Blade, let's go. Oh, caught with the 2K there. Stuff to start up with the Gunflame there. Wasn't quite able to get started up to get the projectile out on the screen. But not able to get too much else out of it, though. Got some bar available on both sides. A little less bar now that that angle got used. Runs up with the throw once more. Comes down with the J8. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Very nice, crispy movement from Biden there. Burst, but gets caught by the 5K. Caught and punished by the 5K afterwards. afterwards from JasonRiot.
Yeah, JasonRiot really staying on fire here. Just like recognizing the situation once again and just staying on top of JoeBiden the entire way through here. I'm very impressed, honestly. I'm just legitimately super impressed.
Yo, the clash immediately into the JV afterwards. Was that a reaction? Was it already happening because that was the next thing in the string? We'll never know. Wild play.
Yeah, Jason's correct. Jason's just correct.
Oh, the Bandit Bringer conversion in there as well?
Ooh. Oh, knockdown here. BRC baits out the Beta Blade and now is gonna put Chip into his grave.
Damn, that is 2-0 going for JasonRiot there.
Jeez, Jason is just on such a high point right now. Joe's doing a lot. Joe's doing a lot into the mix here. And here's what I think makes Joe very good in a long set is that he has a lot of tools to pull from to say, okay, you haven't seen this one before. You haven't seen this one before. And I can throw more into the mix as much as possible. But Jason seems to be non-deterred by that and is just doing all the right aspects to make sure that, yeah, Joe does not get to play their game and gets to throw new things into the mix here because you're stopping them at the first leg of it.
Yeah, and it's one of the... So there's this thing, too, where when you're playing these, like, pixie characters or zoner characters sometimes, where the fact that if the opponent's damage isn't on point and they have to touch you multiple times, it really ups your power level with those characters, just based off, like, how the matchup plays out. But JasonRiot has these extremely damaging combos, so, like, it really only needs to have, like, what, two clean touches sometimes? 3?
Yeah. And, like, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, and just so, like, some of the... You run into a little bit of a player and character matchup style with Chip/Biden versus JasonRiot/Sol, where that may not exist against other players, where their damage is not necessarily the strongest.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's like, yeah. So, like, Joe Biden's not great at confirming stuff, but you see really tricky things like, oh, using Alpha Blade right the moment it starts to be a same side mix-up instead of a cross-up afterward is absolutely insane. And Jason blocked that on the first time he was using this matchup. That's so gross.
Please.
Yeah, please. Get hit by something.
Oh, that Alpha Blade FRC there, that was very nice. Almost got the full conversion afterwards, didn't quite work out. Gets the leaf grab here. Yo, let's go, Biden. Come on. I want this to be a shutout.
That was a good with the gun flame there, trying to do 2 H's to meet out in the air. Joe Biden triple jumps at that point. All right, Joe Biden's still on the board here.
And runs up with a guts crushing 5P there at the end, just to make sure that after the Gamma Blade, we're able to make it work and close out the game. Biden here. Ooh, starting to mount this comeback. Let's go.
Oh no, let's get the full confirm. Once again, that Joe Biden weakness, that very slight weakness, going more into recess rather than the full combos there, really was an opportunity for JasonRiot to just go out and JP to get out of the situation. Jesus, Jason's blocking.
RCJD there once more. The classic.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna get a Biden win?
All right, this is an opportunity though for Jason to come right the hell back here. JP's doing a lot of work.
Yeah, that JP being able to self-Gatling being able to Gatling back into itself allows you to jail people all the way down to the floor just for blocking the button, so really good stuff. When I first started playing Plus R, that was like tripping me out how people can do that.
Yeah, it does.
There it is, Biden takes a game.
There.
Hell
right.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's on the board, got up there, that's hell yeah.
All right, Joe Biden up on the board here, 1-2. See how it goes here as we get into the next one.
Once again, I did mention earlier that Joe Biden seems to do a lot better in these longer sets, absolutely. I feel like Joe Biden's still kind of hanging in there, quite honestly, but because JasonRiot is like just small mistakes that Joe Biden is trying to capitalize on, and JasonRiot is taking every single opportunity possible in between them.
I get so anxious watching these matches against Chip here, because Chip is like so active, and then just one bad choice there, and suddenly the life bar disappears.
Yeah, hell's bells. Gonna get one more knockdown here. Okay, does not get the air throw though, but Gage, such a good move that can't really be punished on a whiff.
Right, dead angles out there. FRC Gunflame, still a little bit of a bar left. Might see another FRC Gunflame. It's an RC there, does Joe Biden. Has to back off, pitches the Shuriken to get the fast one, and goes for the mix afterwards. Ooh, Beta Blade whiffs.
Oh no, really trying to go for something to just beat out a poke situation, but JasonRiot decides to reel it in at the very end there. That's absolutely insane.
Got a little lost in the sauce there, did Biden. I understand it. Sometimes you think you know, but Biden didn't know. Oh!
Wild, bro.
Let's go.
You know my bro.
That was so good. That was godlike.
Ooh, Jason is a block of same side RC this time. Very good for Biden here. Has a few more tricks up the sleeve.
Biden's got the life lead here. It's a deceptive life lead because we know how the chip health bar works, but this is indeed a life lead.
Right, exactly. Trying to go for a move after the RC cancel this time on the Alpha Blade. It's working out pretty well. Has just enough that's like a single JD will do it.
And oh no!
Wild, bro.
Oh heck.
Oh my gosh, it clashes! Oh no, with the 6H on top of everything else. This is high damage. Can Joe get out of this? No, the answer is no.
JasonRiot takes it 3-1. Joe Biden sent to the lower half of the bracket. Damn, PMH.
PMH. Someone please PMH for Joe Biden. They need their head patted.
PMH, please.
Please. I'm so sad.
I don't know how I feel about saying Joe Biden is.
Look,
Sorry, now I'm thinking about someone.
President Joe Biden also probably needs a PMH. I'm not gonna lie here. They're going through a lot of shit right now.
I just got to thinking about like somebody calling the president their little Mew Mew.
Yeah, Mr. President, do you want me to call you your little Mew Mew? Yes, I reckon so. All right, you're my little Mew Mew. Dude with my sunglasses on, super muscular, ready to take a bullet at any time. And Joe Biden in the White House.
Okay. Pulling it in. So I think this means that we're going to get Blitz and Biden too.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Blitz and Biden out here fighting for the presidential candidacy so that he can go fight JasonRiot, and who's sitting pretty in grand finals.
And speaking of sitting pretty, our Matcherino codes are sitting pretty, but they could be prettier if you were claiming them. So go and claim yourself a pretty little code and contribute 25 more cents to the prize pool. We got like 40 some odd viewers in chat. If everybody went in there and claimed a code, I'm sure we could clear these out. You got the Matcherino link right there in the chat room. You can use your Twitter, your Discord, whatever else you will, and try to log in, and that'll get you in there really easy. And then it's just a click of a button. If you want to contribute some cash, like the very generous donation from Ryudo, throwing in $100 into the prize pool, and also the donation from NotOptimal, adding another $10, and then all the Matcherino codes that people have been having, and that all adds up. So if you have not already, please do claim your Matcherino code and help contribute to this prize pool.
Yeah, we'd love to have you all here. Thank you for all the support so far, and thank you all for hanging out all this time so far here. Much appreciated, much love as always. Yeah, absolutely. Take a whiz so you can breathe the whiz of Oz here as you go into the losers finals here.
We'll take I'm not breathing your whiz. What?
What are you talking about? I'm saying Joe Biden can go take a pee break.
you said so that you can breathe in the Wizard of Oz. What?
So you can be the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, be. I thought you said breathe, and I got.
Yeah, I'm out here like you made it past the yellow brick road. You show up.
No.
Hey, Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that's why that shit's yellow. I see.
Yo, whiz is Wizard of Oz. Yo,
I'll pick up to Ivy there. See, Ivy gets it. Did the Matcherino, and now all the hot friends want to give them head pats or respect their personal space, whichever you prefer.
No, she deserves head pats, absolutely. Ivy has been a very close streaming friend for a long time. She's been very respectful. All my streaming friends has said that you give money to artists as well. Like, she's on the side of the people who deserve the money, and so I fully trust her opinions when it comes to giving money to people.
Oh shit, you know Ivy?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Big ups to Ivy.
Ivy's rad. Ivy's rad as hell. Holy shit.
If this is the Ivy that I think it is, I'm 90% sure it is. Ivy also has like a super cool art project where they've been doing their Sona in different like fighting game characters.
100% yes.
It's so cool.
That is her.
Yo, wait, Ivy, drop your if folks, Ivy, you should drop your Twitter in chat. Don't. I
don't think you're banned for it. If you do, blame Swell.
Yeah. My bad. All right, into the match here. This is losers final, so this is going to be a first of three as well. So let's go. This is going to be Biden versus Blitz here. Chip first Milia. We saw this a little bit before, so we're going to see. You all know what to expect here. A lot of rapid fire movement, very controlled Oki from Milia, very chaotic Oki from Chip.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate though. That super mile high burst up there. There's gonna be no burst on Biden's side. Not for the rest of this match, or that's the rest of this round, and maybe not for the rest of this match either. I know Millie does a lot of hits, but even then, Biden's only back up to the bottom of their R in there. There's a lot more burst to go.
All right. Blitz taking the first round, though. Hit with the 6K there. Not able to get too much else out of it, but afterwards, able to find the 2K in the scramble. Falls back. Oh, nice. Uses the Secret Garden to protect the pin pickup. I like that a lot. Oh, how did that go to the other side? I don't know.
Oh, that's a mess. You hate to see it.
If you are looking for, I'm just gonna shout out Ivy one more time. If you are looking for any sort of sprite work, I'm not sure if Ivy is currently taking commissions, but Ivy sprite work is gorgeous and has only gotten better as the years gone by.
That's right. That's right. And
sorry, I always gotta shout out the.
Yeah, no, like 100%. Like the person's getting better throughout the years is going on. Blitz out here, just really taking it to Joe Biden here. Joe Biden just has already reburnt their burst and has nothing to work with at this point here. But that was a beautiful alpha play to cancel the 5G, but does not get a full knockdown. And Blitz has a little more opportunity to play, but it might not be enough here.
Oh, the force break beta blade, taking it off of the screen. It's one of my favorite things in fighting games when the combo happens so high up you cannot see it for the killing blow. Excellent.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, Joe Biden is very, very weird when it comes to confirms, but sometimes when it comes to finishing off the opponent, they're willing to burn anything and everything possible to make sure that combo continues. And I really love that about Joe Biden.
Oh, beta blade, out of here.
Hey, Joe Biden's kind of smooth with it right now. Oh my gosh!
No burst. Chip just ascending to the top of the screen there.
And RCing to block the burst as well there. Get on the board first against Blitz. That's absolutely insane. That's super good.
All right, into the next match here. Biden up a game against Blitz. First of 3. Users fight. And there's money on the line here too. Thanks to Ryuto. We got dollars here. Second and third matters big time.
Yeah, take Ryuto's money. I'm like Ben Stein, but I don't have a cool show behind it. But this is the best show that I could possibly get at the same time. Oh my god. Yeah, just a blow there after that. That was super clean there. Joe Biden in a very good life lead right now. Blitz finds their back in the corner, which is super rare, I feel like, for Blitz.
Takes the floor, force break disc here, still able to pick up afterwards and drive all the way to the corner. Gets the pin knocked down as well. Secret Garden, really?
Wow, and Secret Garden actually sells the rest of the super, but I think that was a really beneficial business situation for Biden.
Oh yeah, it got Biden out of the corner at the cost of 50 bar. You would have spent that on a dead angle. Didn't get turned into a knockdown afterwards. This is going great for Biden.
Yeah, those is really good. Oh, can't confirm off that though. Unfortunately, just with a super. Yeah, just cancels out and tries to go for RC on the other side and just super tricky, but does not work out with that
air throw.
Oh, amazing stuff from Joe Biden there, really keeping the pressure on the Blitz.
Okay. First gets used here. So this is one of the things where Biden's playstyle of staying mobile and out of your attack threat range, I think lends itself to early burst a lot of the times because the way Biden plays, likely to get burst back again just by virtue of the round's not going to be quick.
Right. And so burst tries to burst a little bit more early, or like somewhere it's like, okay, look, I'll get it back eventually if I go through 2 rounds of it. And it has been working very, very well for Joe Biden so far. So I do agree with that well.
Nice pickup off the 5P there to bridge that combo route. Oh, the roll into the throw. Are we going to get the kill here? Got that 5 gut. Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to Blitz, I have no doubt that is going to kill because Blitz is just so clean with their combos that it's just like, yeah, that's going to happen. Versus like Joe Biden, like, maybe there might be a weird reset in here somewhere, but Blitz is just so clean.
You don't usually, I feel like we don't usually see Blitz go for resets, and Blitz usually drives it all the way through the end to the OT. But I guess with Milia, that makes a lot of sense. Also, I said Chip had guts 5. My apologies. Chip has guts 4. So still pretty hard to finish off the life bar of compared to the rest of the defensive modifier, but not quite in the upper.
Yeah. Chip is a little bit longer here, but the Japanese folks and the Japanese 1B folks have a hell of guts in this game. So
that is literally the lore reason why.
Yeah, like 100% guts. And it's just like, okay, yeah, so May has it, Biken has it, Anji has it. Chip wishes he had it, so he's close enough.
Yeah. All right, that'll be game 2 going to Blitz. So sorry for taking the brief brief sidetrack down the lore reasoning there for the for how Guts works out. But
it's important. It's important. It's a good reminder, honestly, to say like, okay, are they Japanese? Yes. All right, they have good guts. That's straight point A, point B. You're done.
honestly, that's actually kind of helpful, like remembering, because there are a lot of little lore reasons in Guilty Gear why some stuff works certain ways, and so that can actually be helpful remembering some of the texture of the game, because Plus R especially has a lot of stuff that's not standardized across the cast.
Right, very, very unique mouthful here. Right now, Joe Biden has a mouthful of blood, but DEP's out of it for the Force Blake. I love to see it.
Stealthed up? Okay.
Ooh, okay. This stuff's working great right now for Joe. But what a 6P into a 2H confirmed there.
The pickup?
Ready.
Oh, Blitz doesn't quite get the 2P to try to pick up after coming down to the end there. Biden, almost dead.
Ah, there it goes.
I was half suspecting that Biden might have still bursted there.
I was very curious if it would happen or not, because like Biden was still in that position, because mid-screen would have burst back into the corner there, but Joe Biden decides to hold on to it there, see if they can get another opportunity going to this second round of the third match. Oh my gosh, the confirms though from Blitz is so clean. I love that Blitz goes for the back forward left-right mix-up on the disc like that. It's so sick nasty.
Yeah, the left-right on the disc is real tough to deal with. Oh, I thought that disc was going to be out long enough to get clip the leaf grab. Didn't quite work out that way, but it made me scared for Biden.
Yeah, I was spooked for a minute there, but this JD work through here. Oh, Joe doing the BRC to land on the same side as well from the air. Out of the way, but Blitz is so heckin' good.
Blitz on top of it there, scores the pickup into the knockdown, into the kill. That is 2-1 for Blitz. The president on the verge of elimination.
Oh my gosh, absolutely amazing stuff here from Blitz. Just really keeping it on top of here. It's like, yo, I'm gonna be the next presidential candidate for 2024. Biden's like, no! I don't know why Biden sounds like that, but... oh no, not again!
Picks up with the 2H here. Gets both reps here of the sequence. Force break Secret Garden coming through. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, that was a full dust as well. Even the game acknowledged that was a full dust. This is very, very hard for Joe Biden now. And now JPs are coming out.
And not find a way to air tech out safely. Milia is just everywhere like a fly with the air-to-air defense.
Oh my gosh, even blocking that Alpha Bay on Okazeme is just so sick disgusting. And now
Blitz is
is
dialed
match
in.
Point. Yeah, Blitz is way dialed in.
Like I almost imagine it sometimes when people are playing that they got like a little radio dial that they're trying to find the right flow to handle a given opponent on a given day. Like, you know, a little bit of static on it. No static. This is pure signal.
I feel that, honestly. I had that yesterday morning as well, or maybe this morning. It's like I just play a little bit of game. I just dialed in. I had it, and I feel like I see this in Blitz right now. It's just working super clean. Yeah, case in point, JK on the cross-up situation is just inspired.
Oh, Biden's got so much work to do. Oh, the pickup! Are you kidding me?
Oh, it missed off the burst as well. This is so disgusting. Blitz is gonna get the full confirm into the corner here. Jace doesn't get the knockdown. One more opportunity.
That'll do it right there. Was able to get the roll afterwards and score the throw. That seals the deal, closes it out. 3-1 Blitz over Biden. The conversion off of that 5K and then being ready for the burst and not even skipping a beat to score the punish with the close S. Because, like, on top of that, Chip's burst being the way that it is, which can be kind of hard to predict when he's going to come down, that was so good. Oh, Blitz.
Really good. Well, we saw massive class play right there. Baiting out bursts, getting full confirms, being ready for every situation, and not forcing yourself to block in every single situation that gets thrown at you. This was a masterclass of how to play Plus R, and Blitz is our professor right now.
Yeah, Blitz is. Please pay attention, class. You're about to get given an education. Oh, but Blitz, now, excellent gameplay. However, yes, as Ryuto's about to point out.
Yeah.
Sorry, please go right ahead.
No. You're fine. This is an exciting match. I don't blame you at all, Swell. But JasonRiot, who does not like to sit down and be patient in class, will be returning those lessons back to Blitz here in this grand finals match. JasonRiot on the winner's side versus Blitz coming from the loser's side here. Let's see if Blitz is able to take 2 matches in a row against JasonRiot.
Indeed. And I believe, too, this might be the 2 top seeds as well. So nice job to the seeding. And also, they have not met yet in bracket. So this will be JasonRiot versus Blitz, and this will be the first time that we've seen them in the bracket so far today. So let's see how they do. Now, Blitz does have to win 2 sets here because this is a grand final situation. So Blitz has to win 2 first-to-3s here, whereas JasonRiot only has to win 1. And as we get into our last match here as well, if you haven't already, please hit up the Matcherino, drop those codes. After you do that, come right on back and check out this last match here for BostonBlueBeat with our final bracket of the year for BostonBlueBeat and our final set of the year for BostonBlueBeat plus R. Let's do it.
Blitz is out here for a murder. Wants to end the year out on a very, very good side. And I will say, I did see some tournament results earlier this week, I believe, if I remember correctly, where Blitz did win the tournament against JasonRiot in the same tournament. So maybe Blitz does have JasonRiot's number all the same.
Let's go. Let's see how it goes here. So far, seems to be doing pretty well. Blocks the burst, gets the punish afterwards as well. Force break disc, able to pick up into the bad moon carry into the corner. Oh no! Whiffs the dust there, doesn't quite get anything out of it. Moon disc out on the field. Blocks the Volcanic Viper, runs up, doesn't try to go for the strike punish, takes the throw punish instead there. Very mindful of the recovery time on that and how that was going to work out. Can't quite get the kill though.
Yeah, no, Blitz is very, very good about using the throw as a punish as well because, I mean, it's a very good strength about Amelia. Using throw as a punish allows her to get the full confirmed combo into a knockdown from this, and Blitz is very confident in that. The rush down right now here. Blitz is trying to rush back in here. Jason's doing a good job of keeping out, but it's all post. It's not combos. It's not the Jason specialty. It's all just post right now.
Ooh, nice. Scores with the overhead there, actually locking it down with disc. So this is the sort of situation here where, like, I was talking about some of the player matchup stuff, where the player matchup for Blitz potentially works out a little bit better than Biden when fighting up against JasonRiot. In that the controlled Oki situation of Amelia rather than the wild Oki situation of Biden allows for a little less volatility.
Yeah, no. Blitz is built around making sure that the opponent, anything the opponent actually wants to do that seems like a decent idea does not win out. And we saw it with that roll through there where JasonRiot tried to do a 6P and then Blitz was already on the other side here. But the confirm right now from Jason is doing a really good job here, but that's really unfortunate. He could get the full confirm off the burst bait.
And gets the pickup all the way to the corner. So sorry.
Yeah, so sorry. Oh my gosh, but maybe it gets the jump out from Jason there. But that didn't look like a counter hit, so maybe Jason was trying to go for a DP, didn't get the motion out there in time, and now Blitz is on the board. But that's right, yeah. If you claim the Matcherino code, you can guess versus the next 5 million mix-ups. That's an entire round for Amelia. If you want to do an entire round for Amelia, then you make sure you claim the Matcherino code. We would love to have you.
Please get them in there. Get those Matcherino codes. Keep yourself safe so you don't have to spend your burst on just on the mix-up situation. You can save the burst for the actual damaging combos. For now, though, JasonRiot going to work on Blitz here. After the way that first game went, whoo, JasonRiot says, teach, not like that.
Not today, Satan. Same thing from Blitz right there. Oh, wow. Jason tries to go for a wild DP from afar there. Doesn't work out. Very minimal punish at the same time, but there is a punish, and that's what sometimes is very important on the inside of Blitz.
JP tags out the air, though. Not able to get too much else out of it. Doesn't quite kill. Very low health, though. Far S closes it.
Yeah, good stuff there from Jason. Jason's starting to warm up a little bit because Jason has been waiting on the grand final side of things, so has not played a match in a little bit. And sometimes that takes a little while to get warmed back up into the swing of things. And right now, Jason is swinging.
Oh my god, that damage!
Jeez Louise, swell. That's so insane.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
That one.
Yeah, waited till the very end of it to go for the burst there.
And got the full confirm off the counter hit. Dragon.
Come on.
Jeez.
Come on.
Jeez.
All right. 1-1.
1-1. Jason is waking up so fire right now.
All right. Back into the action here. 1 game apiece, so we're kind of in a 1-2 situation, allowing for the reset, but let's see how this goes down.
Right, exactly.
Both players trying to feel each other out. Neither one really wants to. But we've clearly seen both sides able to draw blood and run a one-sided matchup. But neither player really wants to get too involved in it just yet. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Game open now. Both players starting to get a little bit more interactive. Excited what this interactive Oki looks like. DP's out of the Oki. All right.
Interactive.
Thank you,
said
Jason.
it well. You said it.
Oh, clip by the far S. 2D into the Bandit Revolver. Blocks it down here, just keeping that block pressure, trying to drive to the corner. Oh, nice. See, that tech window right there, that's what I was talking about before. That tech window with the throw, a lot of other players were getting black beat off of that pickup from Millia, but JasonRiot there, able to catch the tech and get away from the black beat pickup off the Millia throw.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely perfect there. And then confirming off the rest of that, even though Blitz was hitting a lot of moves, Jason's doing a great job of finding those little small nuances and gaps to be able to get their turn back. And that's going to be a real big problem for Blitz if JasonRiot continues to do this. And I think you really pointed it out well earlier as well.
Oh, that was such a sick situation there. Get him to the other side. Nice knockdown.
Oh my gosh, and the blocks from Jason right now are absolutely insane there. It takes a little bit of damage of it, but ultimately not that big of a deal because that damage can be earned back very, very quickly for Soul.
100, that's like, that's the power of this matchup here. Soul only has to be right substantially less than Millia does.
You're right. That's really true. And right now, Millia is being hella right now.
All right. Okay, Blitz though does have the life lead here, so Blitz doesn't necessarily need to make too many risky overextensions here. Uh-oh, and open the door for something like that to happen. Oh, not quite able to score the knockdown there. Interrupt before the Secret Guard could come out. I think that was Secret Guard. It might have been a force break disc, not 100% sure. Either way, Blitz able to take the round.
Yeah. 1 point of victory, no matter how you get there sometimes, is what matters a lot. But that was very scary because JasonRiot could have converted any of those hits to a knockdown. It might have been just straight up over.
One of the nice things too about the programming the Secret Garden, whether you're trying to get a mix-up out of it or whether you're just trying to control screen spins, is that then you, with how much fluidity Millia has over her movement as well, you can really control the situation and how you want to try to predict the enemy movement, how you want to try to set up your next angle. Oh, the FRC off of the Iron Savior there, got an initial mix there, but not quite able to confirm off of it.
All right, gonna get that second clean hit though, so Millia is able to tech out and move around a little bit more, and this is very scary for Jason. Let's block it out there a little bit there. The risk gauge is going up quite a bit, but it might not matter here because Blitz is dancing outside of JasonRiot's range.
My heart stopped in my chest on that 5K. I thought that was going to be it there for Blitz. Although not quite able to find a confirm. Locks down the corner here. This is what Blitz needs right now. Nice, Jason running out a little bit, trying to protect the pin there.
Oh no!
Oh!
Confirmed! DRC there, but this might be a little bit too late for Jason. But just right in and does a far slash into a 6H into the confirm for Bandit Pringer.
2-1 for JasonRiot right now. I am very surprised that last combo there didn't quite work out for Blitz because that just needed the tiniest more bit of damage and that would have done the trick.
Right. I think a force break disc might have been just enough to confirm just a few more hits at the end there. Even OTG might have been enough, but nonetheless here, JasonRiot is sitting on a match point tournament.
No, the DP out after the pin starter there too. That was almost the ideal situation there, being able to score that pin start at the round start.
Yeah.
Wild throw. Oh no.
Wild throw. Oh my gosh, this combo! Swell!
That was so much damage! Hits the dust, but not able to score any confirm out of it. Goes to the other side with the disc, not quite able to make it work. Oh, clips in the air.
Oh my gosh, it gets the low confirm there with the FB. That is super good. Good confirm to the corner here. Gets a double knockdown for JP. One more pin with the pin miss, but that's fine. The reset is good. And so is Blitz.
All right, it's good. It's fine.
Put the pasta down. Everyone shut up! Good.
It's fine!
It's fine!
No one's upset!
You heard Swell! I'm not mad, you're mad!
Force break disc, gets to the other side there to get the pin on hand, not able to score anything with the pin afterwards, but locks down the corner. Scores the true combo pickup off the throw. Drops another disc once more. Whoa, keeping the offense going here. JasonRiot finds a way out of the corner, picks up the pin, hits with the pin, able to not quite get a full conversion there, but able to keep momentum afterwards though. Working on a perfect right now. Ooh, no, gets clipped by the Fafnir. Bandit Bringer hits the 2D.
I was a little bit worried because, unfortunately, Blitz did drop the pin and did not grab it back when they re-pushed Jason. So Jason had very little fear, but Blitz is doing it. Blitz got the pin back here. This is one opportunity here, but Jason's going to sit on top of it.
Oh no, tried to air... Damn, tried to aggressively air tech back forward there, but the 6P was ready from JasonRiot. Picks up the pin, tries to go ahead and put it to use there, not quite able to make it happen. Force break disc, trying to Abare out with that, score a pickup, doesn't quite work. Force break disc once more. No more gas in the tank. Pin gets chucked on the screen here. Ooh, Blitz not going to spend the burst here either. Like, one touch is going to finish it off. JasonRiot just trying to hold strong here, waiting till there's an overextension.
Oh, the JH, the God, coming out the last second there. Jason really held it down despite all the pressure coming from Blitz there, and that was seriously impressive.
Yeah, I would have cracked like 5 decisions. Only 5 decisions.
I wouldn't even into the camera select, honestly.
So long ago.
But here we are, Jason now on tournament point here. Can they keep it going, or will Blitz work closer to that reset?
Oh no, not looking too good for Blitz right now. No burst available, not much bar left either.
Oh, uses the Bandit Bringer, goes over the disc. Very lucky from JasonRiot, quite honestly there.
Down on life, Blitz really needs to get a nice start going here. It seems like pretty tough here to try to make it happen here against Soul. Oh, that's what they need right there. Whips Volcanic Viper into the corner, now able to read the Oki situation. Scores with the Force Break Disc. What's going to be here? Another Force Break Disc, locks it down. Double Bad Moon! JasonRiot somehow finds a way out of the corner. JasonRiot's got a full stick of butter too.
No way, Swell. Double block on the Bad Moon, even dashing through on the other side. And the throw is good from Blitz here. Good low. It's
one more opening.
Good throw from Blitz. It should finish it out here, but nice 6P. Great stuff from Blitz. 2 apiece in this grand final set.
We got the 2-piece on either side here.
Yo, we can find the 1-piece, and we got the 2-piece on each side.
Next game will be the reset, if Blitz can make it happen, or JasonRiot could close it out and take home this prize pool that is in the triple digits.
Yes, oh my gosh, like the moment Jason heard that it's triple digits, like, all right, I'm in. This
all right, I'll stop playing these extra games.
Right, yeah. So they fly to the pot pool. Back. And here we are. Jason's gonna try to win it back. That risk is save.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that sucks. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, pat my head. This hurts so much.
PMH, please. That hurts so badly. That's so painful. Once again, Jason on match point.
Get the wild throw here into the clean hit. Here's that Branded Beer combo you like so much, Ryuto.
Oh, it's so sick, nasty. I am in love with it. But this is looking real bad. The flash red of Milia's screen. That's will do it!
Into the IK for the finish!
Oh my gosh, PMH!
PMH, chat, please! No! JasonRiot takes it. GG's PMH.
PMH.
Damn!
Oh my gosh, that did so much damage. JasonRiot just went on a riot for that last match of the potential reset and ran it back against Blitz. Great stuff from JasonRiot, who will take the BostonBlueBeat, the last one of the year.
No resets today, only JasonRiot taking it in first place, taking home the money. Big ups to the rest of our players though, and the rest of the people in our bracket. It was it wasn't a huge bracket, but this was a sick,
insane bracket.
Sick bracket for the players yeah, this was a sick bracket. It was rad. Thank you so much to our players. We tied for 7th, Exotic Jam and ChartSol. Tied for 5th, we got rensenware and Garbage. Then we got Voctor. In 4th, JoeBiden, the president himself, in 3rd. Blitz bringing it up in 2nd, and then JasonRiot not dropping a set in 1st place there. Coming right through. Also, thank you to everybody who donated. Big ups to Ryuto with the mass donation there of $100. Very appreciated. NotOptimal also throwing in some cash as well for it. And you can still contribute to the Matcherino as well. You can see it there. If you have not already claimed code, get in there and claim that code. If you want to contribute elsewise, you can do that as well. Oh my goodness, what a bracket! That was fast and furious on that bracket.
Yeah, what a way to end out the year here. Thank you everyone for joining in for the final BostonBlueBeat of the year. This is one hell of a plus R tournament to have you all here for. So thank you so much for an entire year of great Guilty Gear happenings. We are happy to have you here, and we are going to go over to the ACPR Discord here in a bit. So anything you want to say, last of all, Swell?
Well, one other thing, next Plus R Online is going to be in January 21st, so we'll be starting off the next year with some more Guilty Gear Plus R, and next Monday is going to be their last BBCF Online Weekly. So if you want to play with BostonBlueBeat, go ahead and try to enter in that BBCF Online Weekly happening Monday next week. That'll be their last one, and January 14th is their offline. And yeah, so signing off here, my name is Swell. If you want to catch me, I'm on Twitter, @SwellGGs. Talk about fighting games and gay shit, so if you like that stuff, go ahead and give me a follow. Ryuto, this is our first time commentating together. Had an absolute blast. Thank you for being here.
Hey, no, thank you. The honor is mine, absolutely. If you want to follow me, @Ryuto on or twitch.tv.com, on twitter.tv.com, wherever you want to follow me. Happy to have you all here. But until then, have a great holiday. Happy to have you all here. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay cute, and we'll see you next time.
TMH!
TMH.